Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here, and as we continue to patiently wait for Alpha 3 here on Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, we are going to do some more what-if scenarios, and today we're going to go into the numbers don't matter scenario, which is one where there's a 1940s era technology battleship which is heavily armed and can shoot to kill and kill accurately at range. Can we get close enough with enough battle cruisers armed with a bunch of torpedoes to try and bring it down? I'm not sure that I can, but we're certainly going to give it a try. And if it doesn't work, we're going to go back to the drawing board and see what will work. So what we've got is 8 battle cruisers, each armed with 74 torpedo tubes. I've got a couple of underwater ones and then a bunch of these 5-tube deck torpedo tubes. I've got basically the basics on everything else. I have 2 mega funnels along with the balanced boilers that would allow me to get to that 100% engine efficiency. I've got Krupp 4 armor and all or nothing armor scheme, but otherwise nothing. I haven't done anything to protect myself except give myself 40.5 knots of speed. So we're going to hope that in this case speed is armor, and that at least 4 or 5 maybe of these battle cruisers can get in close enough to this guy to drop a bunch of torpedoes on him and maybe score a kill. I just don't know how much. These are 20-inch torpedoes, so they're not the most powerful, the 22-inch torpedoes, because going bigger than 20-inch dropped me down to like 5 or 6 battle cruisers, and I wanted to have at least a decent number. So 8 battle cruisers along with 7 destroyers going up against this battleship. We are British, and I think right off the bat what I'm really hoping will happen is that he goes after my destroyers first. We've got the Agincourt. I hope that one stays alive. The Lion, the Warrior, the Caledonia, the Favorite, Incomparable, Invincible, and Lord Warden. I tell you, the British know how to name ships. That is for sure. So let's find what this guy is. I don't have radar. I didn't see the point in weighing down my ship with that. So we're just going to have to find this person, find this ship. I've got 2 9-inch guns because you're required to have that minimum amount of 2 main guns. So now we just wait to try and find him, and maybe he'll find me and start shooting at me right away. We'll see. Okay, he has spotted me. I just saw some shells coming in. Now the thing here is I'm trying to work on getting my battle cruisers into somewhat of a line where they're all going to be able to get close to him at about the same time. Takes a little bit of time to do that. So I've basically got 1, 2, and 3. The third one's going to take a little time because they're kind of mixed up in here, the Lion and the Caledonia. And then of course we've got these destroyers that are also set. They're set for screen, but I actually want them to follow. I want them to screen for these guys. Okay. So we see the shells coming in. Now we start making our way toward him and hope that I survive with most of my ships. Each one's got 280 torpedoes in the 5, along with the oh boy. Oh wow. Big hit right off the bat. And that's going to be the issue. He's going to have these big hits. I need the Agincourt. Oh, Agincourt's already turning around because of the damage. Wow, Agincourt's not going to survive much longer. Gotta get these destroyers up there. The problem is the destroyers can only go 28 knots, and my battle cruisers can go 40. So the destroyers can't keep up. And we haven't spotted him yet. Just spotted his shells coming in at me. So Invincible. Oh, there we go. We've spotted him now. Let's slow down. So we've got these three separate groups. And he is still 17 kilometers away, so we've got to close this gap as quickly as possible. Our little 9-inch shells are going to start firing now. Those might work against his destroyers, but that'd be about it. Oh, now he's coming in on the incomparable. Oh, big hit. It doesn't take much. That's the problem. And then as soon as one of them takes a big hit, they start moving toward the rear. So now Favored takes the lead over here. Yeah. Take out these destroyers. Don't worry about those guys, the battleship yet. In fact, we're going to save the torpedoes for the battleship. Just try to use these 9-inch guns to take them out. Yikes. Oh, Lion got really lucky. It took a couple hits but didn't do much. Did Lion just launch a spread of torpedoes before I turned them off? Oh, I didn't turn off the torpedoes for this one. Yikes. Now we're going to take his torpedoes. Oh, we're just going to miss there. Nice. Too bad the shells are still coming in. Oh, brutal. Now Lion will move to the rear. I have no ability to aim whatsoever. I've got bad towers, no rangefinders. Not really planning on using these guns too much. Alright, Lion, go ahead and use your torpedoes. You're going to sink before you get a chance otherwise. Oh, boy. That was bad. Invincible, not so much. Invincible's done. Gonna be the first one to sink. Yikes. I can't even take out his destroyers. Good thing ramming the Invincible isn't going to hurt it at all, because I just did. And there she goes. Oh, we got a torpedo hit on his battleship, and it did next to nothing. 20 damage mid-belt. Wow. That was worthless. Don't think that a bunch of torpedoes is going to be enough to do the job here. See if Caledonia can stay alive long enough to get another salvo in. I'm guessing no. Oh wow, Caledonia just took a beating, and there it goes. There's a big torpedo hit. Was that on the, that must have been on one of the destroyers. The one good thing I have going for me is speed. So if I can get somewhere close, I can maybe do something. He can only go 29 knots. If I can just survive long enough to get up alongside, I can get some of these torpedoes in there. Trying to get a good view of where things are at the moment. These torpedoes obviously going to miss. See if we can lay a course for an angle on him. Can't even control favorite anymore. Alright. Let's move things along a little bit. Favorite's taking a beating for me, and just a little collision there with Lord Warden. There's another hit, but again, not much in the way of damage happening. Oh boy, here comes Lord Warden's turn to take a beating. Is there any chance we're gonna land some nice hits here? I think we are. Just a question of how many and how much damage it'll actually do, because so far I've gotten a bunch of hits and not much to show for it. Come on, baby. See, if he speeds up to avoid these ones, he's going to get hit by these ones. So either way, I'm going to land at least 3 or 4 hits here. There's 4. Oh, 5. But again, not a lot of damage. 6, 7, 8. So that's about 10 torpedoes I've hit with now. Man, just not enough. Not nearly enough. I need Warrior to stay alive long enough to hit with some more. Probably not going to happen. The others are all lagging behind, which is interesting because I'm so much faster than he is. can't even control Warrior anymore, which is okay because Warrior's about to die anyway. Come on, baby. Get another salvo off. The rest are so badly damaged they can't keep up. That's the problem. Alright, so that's not going to work. And man, look at Warrior listing to the starboard side. I can't even turn. Well, that was an unmitigated disaster, and in no way, shape, or form am I going to be able to accomplish what I want that way. Back to the drawing board. We hit with, what, 13 torpedoes? Nowhere near any kind of damage, 78%, and I think at least one of those torpedoes hit a destroyer, so more like 12. Just not enough. Alright, I'm not messing around this time. I want to sink this guy with battle cruisers, and so we're basically going with the same ship, but we're taking all the torpedo tubes off and just putting two triple turret 18-inch guns. Same funnels, same towers. Well, I think I have the slightly more advanced towers this time, but still no bulkheads, just the balanced boilers, Krupp 4 armor, Citadel 5, and now we're adding the rangefinder and the Gen 2 radar. We're going with high TNT explosives, super heavy shells. I do want to get auto reloading, which means we're going to have to drop speed a little further to compensate for the weight, but we're still going to be able to go 37 knots, which is faster than he can go. And I think with the number of guns I've got that I can put on this guy, hopefully we can sink him before he sinks all of my ships. I just want to come out of here with a win, so that's what we're going for. Here we go, 7 battlecruisers, 7 destroyers against this high-tech battleship, which is spotted to the northwest, which just so happens to be the direction that we're headed. So this time we get to be German, and we've got a Graf Spee, which is amazing. We've got the Oldenburg, the Friedrich Karl, the Baden, the Ostmark. I like it. I didn't catch what nation we're fighting against, but I'm sure we'll figure that out soon enough. Just as soon as we get in range. Yeah, my radar's pointing me in the right direction. I think we'll keep the formation as is. Got our destroyers doing their screening thing. Alright, there he is. Let's slow down. We've actually got 7 of these guys. Maybe I'll turn 2 of them off in a different direction, just to get some extra options and spread out the potential targets that he has a little bit. Let's see how we do right off the bat. Friedrich Karl's the lead ship. We're going 37 knots. We want to probably slow down. If we get down to 30, let's see what that does for the percentage. Not seeing anything for our own cruise speed yet, but I'm sure we'll get there. Maybe not. We are landing hits. Not that they're doing a whole lot. Well, there's some damage. More than some damage. I think this is going to do the trick. Let's go ahead and turn and get the other barrels firing. This may not take long. Technology is the best. A lot of shells coming in. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Even though we're getting a lot of partial penetrations, we've only had 5 now. But they're doing the job. Those super heavy shells, 18-inch, are glorious. There's nothing that can stop them. Cool. Tell you though, this guy's taking a beating. That's 7 penetration, 30 partial penetration from super heavy 18-inch shells with high TNT explosives. So what happens, I mean, these are probably not going to penetrate, but what happens if we go to high explosives? Let's just see. I mean, he's down to 28%, so at this point that might not do a lot. Oh. Alright, maybe high explosives will do the trick for now. I think that's what we were using anyway, it appears. I don't think that any of those shells that were coming in were armor piercing. So the main lesson learned here, of course, and I think I already knew this, is that at this stage in the game, against a ship like that, torpedoes are nearly useless. At least the torpedo technology that I was using. Now maybe with the new update, the Alpha 3, with the 24-inch torpedoes that we're going to get, maybe those can have some effect. Against a ship like this? I don't know. Let's see if we can nail this destroyer before it's too late. Yeah, see now at this point we're probably gonna not have a lot of luck with high explosives, just because so much of his ship's already damaged. Let's see if we can one-hit this guy. Never did get... Oh, well, this one I'm not going to get because I haven't dropped the speed. I do have an uncruised speed bonus. It's just not a big one at the moment. Here we go. Oh, hit him right in the rear, but that was enough. Okay, looks like we've switched to armor piercing now. Alright, we got another destroyer to take care of over there, folks. Those are some big hits, but no structural change. Starting to cause some flooding, though. There's the lucky hit, 11,000 damage. Okay. Now to finish off this battleship. uncruise speed bonus is up to 26 now. Wow. Alright, let's just come right up next to him if we have to. I don't know how far away we are. We're 11 kilometers with those guys, 14 with them. There we go. Alright, looks like they were Chinese. So there you have it. You know, honestly, until this Alpha 3 comes out, I'm starting to run out of ideas of things I can try that are absurd and ridiculous. I want to get back to some historical ships, but I don't want to do that until the update. So if you have any out-of-the-box ideas we haven't thought of yet, throw them out there, and maybe we'll try to do that tomorrow. And hopefully soon we'll have that update. Let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below. Please drop a like, and we will see you again soon. Thanks for watching.